I barely do the code.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear fitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
It's always fun. Puts a smile on my face when I see a out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. And let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Jukes out a one-stop, and he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Conklin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10, looking to throw. Able to find Corley. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. From the red zone now. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nearly intercepted. intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down. Looking for a throw here. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm could throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Here's Dobbins again on second down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air, Herbert. He sends this one to the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Dobbins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers finish off their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. A low-hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the 31. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now looking to throw. Stays upright. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Searches from the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Got his target, it's Tony. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw?
This time they're going to get there and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Coming right is Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Matt Ariza on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Herbert now. Complete beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
This offense ready to get going again now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From midfield on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Conklin brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. He's going to throw this one. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And now they face 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. And some great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Setting up a throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put...
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Folk with a point after. And the Jets make it an 18-point game.
Jets 10.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes their offense out again. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. Herbert on first down. It is caught left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They send a tight end in motion. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. He breaks the tackle, and they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Throwing now on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. Able to find Corley. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Jets take their first time out. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick by Gano is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here comes Davis. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.